Okay, diving into the driver's side, let's stop here on the door real quick. A couple features to point out. It does have this brushed aluminum trim here and here, kind of a silver. It's not actually aluminum, it's plastic, but it looks pretty nice. Contrast red stitching here on the armrest, if you will. And then one of the things about the power windows is only the front driver, front passengers have the automatic feature, the back windows don't. And then we have power door locks here. Notice because this has the JBL audio system standard, there's a speaker up here in the top of the door and then an additional speaker down here, all part of that sound system. 2 cup holders and big pockets down here on the doors for your maps and books and what have you. Turning to the driver's seat, full power driver's seat with power lumbar support. There's a driver's seat airbag right there. And then these are leather seats, full leather seats, textured black with the red stitching, and then the TRD Pro embroidery right there on the driver's seat and the front passenger seat. Unfortunately, nothing in the back seat for the embroidery. And then your headrests are adjustable up and down, as well as your seat belts are height adjustable on here. Taking a look at the dashboard, we'll notice there's a variety of switches right here, including power mirror switches, interior dome light switches. This is your headlight leveling dial. So if you put a trailer on the back of the vehicle, a lot of times what happens is the back goes down and the front goes up, and you want to get those headlights aimed directly down the road. You can adjust them right there. Cargo light switch, automatic high beam on and off, and then this is the power window switch for the back window. So the very back window here is power actuated up and down. Really great feature on that. Parking brake is down here, gas pedal, accelerator right where they should be. And then I wanted to point out on the vents, we have a chrome bezel, and these are omnidirectional vents. And then here's a quick look from this position. Power sliding moonroof is standard on the TRD Pro. Let's go ahead and jump in the driver's seat and see what we can find. Okay, behind the wheel of the Tundra TRD Pro, the steering wheel is Toyota's 4-spoke steering wheel, and there's a bunch of buttons and switches. Sound system controls, controls for your smartphone, including voice activation right here. Driver's side airbag, of course. These controls here are for the information center, which is up here in the gauge cluster. I'll show you that in just a moment. These are on-off switches for and sensitivity switches for your dynamic radar cruise control and your lane departure. You can turn the notifications off for that right here. And then cruise control is right down here behind the steering wheel. Pretty traditional for a Toyota. Up on this side are the controls for your washer wiper, intermittent wipers up front. And then over on this side are the controls for your headlights, and your fog lights are right there. Take a quick look at your gauge cluster. You'll notice we have silver bezels on your gauges. Right now it's turned off, so I'm going to go ahead and start it up. The TRD Pro does have push button start, and you also get the smart key keyless entry system. So to start it up, just tap the button. Make sure you have your foot on the brake, of course. That's the gauge cluster there, and then over here is where your sound system's coming on board. And there's our navigation. Heading back over to the instrument cluster, you'll see a couple things. We have our tachometer over here. These are mechanical gauges too. Oil pressure, temperature gauge, battery meter, gas gauge, speedometer, and then you have your odometer, your gear settings, and then also an outside temperature here. You can see we have the doors are open on this side of the vehicle, so you have those warning or indicator lights as well. Heading over to the center stack, we'll take a quick look here. TRD Pro comes standard with navigation, and it's dynamic navigation, so you can go ahead and just move it around. We also have the Sirius satellite radio, XM satellite radio, 3 months at no charge included in that. And this is the JBL audio system, so it's the top of the line sound system. It sounds great, but no CD player in the JBL audio system. Automatic temperature control for front driver and front passenger. And then you can also sync those up right here. So if you want to make sure they're both on the same temperature, just tap this button and away you go. We also have heated front seats with adjustable temperatures there. The front seats are not cooled, so kind of a miss there. I think they should have did that on the 2021. Way down underneath here is where we find our additional power ports. Sorry about that. So you can see there's a variety of places to plug your stuff in, traction control on and off. There's a cup holder down there. Here's your selection for your all-wheel drive, and then your trailer brake controls are all down in here. As I said before, it does come with a tow haul system and trailer braking as well. There's a place here for papers and what have you, cup holders here, chrome trim. Your transmission is automatic, and it does have a TRD bezel here, and it's leather wrapped, so it's a really nice looking setup for that. There's a small place here for your pocket change or what have you. There's no wireless charging in the Tundra, so I think that's kind of a miss. They probably could have done that. Here on the armrest, it does say TRD Pro, and this looks like a wireless charging, but it's not. It's just a place you can drop your stuff. Take a quick look under the armrest. This armrest is absolutely huge. You could probably have your pet riding in there if you wanted to. There's a 12-volt charger right there, and then it has some places up here for your papers, pens, tissues, what have you. So a pseudo workspace, if you would. I've seen nicer workspaces, but it is a nice wide armrest, plenty of room for 2 arms in the center, or you could drop your laptop on here as well if you needed to. The passenger seat, here's a quick look at it, same as the driver's seat, no difference there. We do have a passenger assist grip up here. We do have lighted vanity mirrors on both sides, and then these visors don't have extensions on them, they just kind of slide in and out, so still pretty useful. Overhead dome lights, controls for your power moonroof, safety connect is right here, and you do have a sunglass holder as well. And then we also have an automatic dimming rearview mirror with home link. By the way, this one is sold, so our very first one went away pretty quickly. Wanted to point out that we do have backup cameras. I want to show you that here. I always forget to do that, but there's your backup cameras. It doesn't have an indicator of which way your steering wheel's turned, but it does have the red, green bars to let you know how close you are to things. And of course, there's an audible indicator when you get too close to let you know you're getting too close. Let's take a look here at our glove box. Nice size glove box, and of course it does come with the owner's manuals as well. Place up here to drop your smartphone. Again, not a wireless charging spot. And then there is a subwoofer up in the dash there too, or another speaker. Don't know if that's a subwoofer, but it is another speaker. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat and see what we can find. Okay, diving into the back seat, a couple things on the door to point out. Bottle holders down here, and then we have a tweeter up here, and we do have a mid-range down here. So the sound system, as I said before, is really nice on the Tundra TRD Pro with the JBL audio system. Plenty of leg room in there. 3 adults in the back seat of this, no problem. I don't think there's many cars that have as much room in the back seat as this truck does. Again, leather seats with the red stitching, but there's no TRD Pro in the back of the seat. I think that's kind of a miss. Toyota should do that just for the styling of it. The back seats do fold up. So the thing that I like about it is you can do that with one hand. You just grab it right here, pop it up, release it, and there you go. It's the easiest of any of the Toyota fold-up seats, whether it be the SUVs or the Tacoma. So pretty easy. And then check out how much space is there once you do that. Tons of space. This is your Toyota first aid kit down here. I've got that seat still down over there. I'd drop that back down. Again, one hand, no problem. Adjustable headrest up here, adjustable seat belts, 3 seat belts of course, and then we do have a center armrest that has cup holders built right in. And again, this is full leather interior, so it sure smells good and it is comfortable. There's a passenger assist grip up here. Makes it easy to get in, especially if you're a shorty like me. The center console is pretty bare bones. It does have vents, but no temperature controls, and it has just one 12-volt power port. I think they should have put some USBs in there. The dealer could probably do that for you if you're interested. Mat pocket on the back of this seat, but no mat pocket on the back of this seat. And then legroom, take a look at this. Holy cats. There's a foot of legroom right there, and that seat's not all the way back. It's probably 3/4 of the way back, so plenty of legroom. Here's a quick look up front from the back seat. And then we do have lights in the back. You can access the switches right here for the backseat passengers. There's your power moonroof. So plenty of room back here. There's side curtain airbags. Again, this back window opens and it does have rear window defrost. So when you pop that back door window open with that moonroof, it feels like a convertible in here. So let's go ahead and jump out and wrap it up. Okay, there you go. That's a brand new 2021 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Brand new color, Lunar Rock. Looks awesome on it. This is the first one that the dealership got, and it sold right away. But I did want to get a video out to you folks. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want more like this, please subscribe to our channel. Appreciate that. This is Tony, Talking Car Biz. Thanks for watching.